I must admit, I love the Far Cry series. So how does this radical change from the usual format stack up? Well, at its heart, it's still a simple questing game. Do this and get this reward, basically. You have to create your own weapons rather than just find them or obtain them from simple ingredients. You know, stuff like sticks, flint, reeds, etc. There are more fancy stuff as the game progresses. There are plenty of these resources scattered throughout the huge map, and these of course will make your main weapons: bows, arrows, spears, clubs, and throwing bones. WTF. Now we come to the controversial bit. Yes, you have to butcher and kill, or kill and butcher, a whole load of animals. And I know this is going to upset a few people. Well, sorry. If you don't like this, I suggest you stop listening to this review now. Okay, that's got rid of them. These are used for everything, from crafting your weapons, to upgrading your equipment, to even used to making your village better for the special people who are coming across in the future. And of course you have access to a huge tech tree of skills to improve your game as you go along. But your overriding goal is of course to increase the population of your village, to increase your people, and of course become the biggest tribe out there. There are two other tribes in the game. One uses poison as a special weapon, and the second it uses fire. Oh great, and here's me forgetting my flameproof underoos. Sigh. You also have my favourite reoccurring character in the Far Cry series, Herky, or Herc in the main games. Here we have Herky the Thinker, and his mad missions he wants you to help him with. His really is my favourite reoccurring character. It's always so amusing, his missions, and I always have a blast whenever he turns up. Here we go, my first playthrough as usual. Okay, I say, finished in a couple of hours and have my usual run through in Division. 8 hours later, the sun is coming up. I've forgot completely to have my run through, which is never happens on the Division, and I'm having a blast in this game. So yes, as you can probably tell, I fell in love with the land of Oris again, especially with the HD additional textures you can download as well. It takes a very pretty game and just makes it stunning in places and throughout, I find. As you can probably tell, I had a real blast in my playthrough. I almost forgot the most important part of the game: the tameable animals. You start off with your scout owl, which you get from a mad quest from your friendly neighbourhood, a barking mad witch doctor, who can scout out enemies, and eventually as you upgrade your skill tree, he can either attack or drop bombs, etc. on the enemies. You can of course control him totally, so you can sweep around the area that you want to check out and find out what's there before going in. And secondly, and probably more importantly, then you have animal companions. You start off, you throw out the bait, which is just a hunk of meat. They run up, hopefully eat it, and then you sidle up and put the whammy on them and hopefully train them, and then they become your animal companion. You start off with small animals like wolves and wild dogs, and you move up through bigger and bigger animals. There is a huge amount of them, to really big animals, like I believe you can even tame mammoths and of course the biggie in here, the saber-toothed tiger, which I believe you can even ride if my memory doesn't serve me wrong. They all have special abilities like strength, stealth, bigger attacks and other abilities which can be termitized in battle and be used elsewhere. You can also train special animals. These are the rare animals if you can find them, and they of course have better abilities and of course stronger, faster, smarter, etc. Enough waffle now, let's score this thing. Graphics, I've given it an 8. The graphics are really crisp, they're bright, vibrant. I can't say enough good things about the graphics, and they're totally configurable. Sound, wonderful music, great spot sound effects, and even the fun voice acting where they're all speaking in their own made up language. That's also good fun. So that, I repeat myself if I haven't said it already, that's a 7. Playability, a 7. As I said, I had a blast. It also has that one more hour, one more go, let's try this differently. It's got playability in spades, as I find all the Far Cry series have. Cool rating, an 8. It's cold as ice, it's a Far Cry game, they're all cool. Lasting, as I've said already, this game lasts, an 8. It's really got that one more go, one more playthrough. I can't say enough good things. In total, that's a 38, which bing 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 gives it an A. I cannot recommend this gem of a game enough. If you like the Far Cry series and you haven't got this one, get it. If you like being a caveman, get it. Or you just like this review, get this game. You won't regret it. So, it's that time of the day. For me, MasterlitchUK, to sign off and leave you with a selection of my very bad gameplay. Enjoy!
Baran sayu warbati kala.
Guarpati.
Sras! Uhay warbati. Ubar ko sayu tu si daha. Usay tiyu diyaw gadaha. Warbati. Faran habandata. Kubalsan war habanda maganda. Ulaw kawal waida wal kwaswang. Haywa si bargwa sayu. Tu si daha maganda.
Salva Sanchi! Pardon, Hamschuh, Bruder.